Oh man, what's up, everybody? So, I'm doing something new, out doing stuff, and don't mind the background noise. But I wanted to talk about the whole game changer situation and what happened to him because he the way he handled it, I wouldn't handle it like that, and especially dealing with a person who called, Jessica X called him socially awkward and said all this egregious shit to him, but magically she was there to try to protect him. But he seemed not to forget that there was other men who stood up for him and was down for him. The thing he did with Todd City was kind of whack, but I actually agree with what Game Changer said about them. Like, dude, you was standing on the fence when my shit happened, and you said don't join in. You're the same dude who hanged out with Taz. Same thing with the whole Platinum Elite situation. Same thing with the General. Same thing with the Judge. Same thing with Noradine. These niggas are hop jumpers for different fucking people, and these people in general they jump from panel to panel for people that they can voice their opinions and their grievances. Like I said before, DJ Kuda, he has a good platform, but every time Platinum Elite come on there, it seemed like it turned into some I don't want to say it in it turned into some nigga shit. That's what it does. And this is the same dude who was on Taz side while they was doxing people and posting people shit. So I wouldn't even trust a word that a dude like Platinum Elite say, because he's going in the red spill spaces, voicing his dumbass opinion, being a 40-year-old dude who club hops. But he comes in there after him and Taz had that blow up, and he comes in there acting like he wasn't with them. Ty City, I understand where he coming from, but at the same time, when you're over there, you're over there. And he wasn't associated with it or nothing, but I kind of figured out that's how people seen it. Cause I understand where he at. He's like, I'm just having fun on here. I understood him more when I viewed his content and where he at. But then he bounced away from them. So his stats changed when he was like, oh, I ain't fuck with them niggas no more because, that's what they did to Game Changer and everything. I'm like, but they did some egregious shit. They kept calling niggas pedophiles. They kept calling people sexual assault and all this other stuff. They kept saying multiple things, and he was still over there trying to go with them. Same thing what I call SKC about that. Like, you can't argue with people who are dumbfounded. And I think I'm starting to see this more and more, this rewind, this rerun of television that these episodes of, let's see the dumb shit that women say and let's act like we didn't hear this shit before. And I can call this out. Keith is getting tired of this shit. Because Keith, he usually go on the panels, and now, like, you see him in the chat, but then he bounce out. Because a lot of us are tired of this whole back and forth experimental bullshit that we hear these women say in live time. Look, man, people talking about 3.0 and 2.0. But the fact is, I'm trying to see this whole thing from a perspective of you doing it better than the 2.0. Get your catalog of what they say and leave it alone and do something else. See, Game Changer ain't like myself. And this is what this video about, but I just want to let that rant go, right? Game Changer, as other people's perspective, is him trying to act like he was going to be the savior of trying to change this shit. But the fact is, you let Jessica X come in. The fact is, with Jessica X, and the worship of Jessica X, is that all these so-called red pill dudes talking about these so-called red pill dudes are kissing up to Jessica X like she's some type of new, like some kind of new chick, like she's actually cool with everybody. See, DJ Kuda, I know where he coming from, but at the same time, he's kind of thinking that he's the Don Juan master, and he isn't the Don Juan master. Same thing with all these other guys, these game guys who came out there and was like, well, I know the game and this and that. It's like, dude, I can destroy your game with 2 hackers. I don't have to know the game. I can go on a date with a chick, get some hackers, hack her shit and see what she's talking about. See how she's talking about me. And then based off that, I proceed to pretend and act how I want to get what I want, know what the time limit of, know what kind of person she is before she even know that I'm onto her by hackers. I don't need this game shit. I don't need none of that. Oh yeah, you know the game and this and that. Like, dog, this is digital age. And you want to, I mean, Kuda says he knows the digital age, but the fact is, I have not mentioned, none of these guys except MOT have ever mentioned getting a fucking PI or a hacker or finding out background information on these chicks that you deal with. None of them. Only person that said that is MOT, and the only person that actually did it before MOT said it was me. I'm the only one who said get you a PI or go in the deep web, dark web, and get you a hacker. It's no reason to be sitting here going back and forth with these fucking women and wasting people's time, because people here to do this. But the panel shit, I'm getting a little, I'm tired of seeing the reruns. And it's like the same show over and over again. Game Changer is doing what Prophet of Thought did back in 2018. When he had the what is it? The queens or the women, the unicorns or whatever he was calling them. And then they turned against him. Same thing with Obsidian. When he propped up Concrete Road with Daniel George, they were smart and they left. They were smart and they left. They were smart and they left. Wait, let me walk. I don't know how MOT does this when he goes outside and talk on the phone and record. This shit is hard. I'd rather be in the house. But I gotta get some stuff. But Obsidian kept bringing Daniel George and Concrete Rose on his panels, and he gave them growth. So they waited a whole entire year before they came up and made a channel of their own, which was kind of like we figured it out. We figured that they was gonna do that eventually. Nicole Michelle used Obsidian, and then shitted on them, and then shitted on the whole manosphere. So we seen this shit before. And this whole colorism shit debate that he going back and forth with, like Rosita Shrover, it's kind of getting redundant. It's the same shit that Obsidian was doing. I mean, they taking the same playbook that Obsidian doing, but they want to act like they're not Obsidian. It's kind of like Solo TV84, who talks about he's in the field. But do you being in the field actually generate a lot of money for you? You're talking about, you bragging about being the man in the field in a fucked up ass dating market and acting like you're actually doing something. You on hard mode, you playing on the hardest level on the game, and you acting like everybody else is gonna do the same, but then you start making fun of people. This is why he had to take videos down and put it on Patreon. And I don't know, magically, I don't know, I unsubbed him, and then I went back to subbing him. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? I just unsubbed this dude. I'm like, why am I getting notifications for this guy? He kind of try to bring an alternative to the dating coaches and talk about them, but then he gives them props talking about the top 10 dating coaches. And that whole with him, ARC, bullshit that they had when ARC said he was going to pop up in front of his family. If anybody said that kind of shit to me in real life, nigga, I'm going to wait 3 years, and then I'm going to see that dude in 3 years. And then I'm going to see if he's really that tough. I'm not going to get him then. I'm not going to get him now. I'm going to get him when he's comfortable, when he forgets it. Just like the situation now. But it kind of seemed like it was scripted for them to get views and then for them to team up again, which was kind of trash. It was kind of like some WWE promotion bullshit. Also, this whole thing with the game change, back to the game changer situation. He's doing the same thing that Obsidian doing, BGS did, and everybody else doing. They all failed. And he's going to fail eventually. And eventually Jessica X invite from 2 years from now, 3 years from now, she gonna turn on the whole manosphere after she get a couple subs. DJ Cuda is backing her, and when he said, you know, people who red pill and all this other stuff, and, you know, Fantastic on this whole, you can't be red pill, dude, there's guys in other cultures who don't get made fun of, don't get talked down to for staying away from women. Only in the black community where you hardcore and you get made fun of for it. After the whole cocaine kill situation, right? This shit is ridiculous, man. And then he dealt with the whole thing, and then he made a video about you can't have a female 100% obedient to you. I'm like, I see dudes all the time. Before I get to the topic, there was a dude. I went to the store, this Middle Eastern place for food. And I seen a wife and a whole family sitting there, right? So I walked in, ordered my food, sat down, was eating, and his wife started making fun of a dude that walked in. This dude got up, told everybody to stop talking, smacked the shit out of her, and said, "Don't you ever disrespect a man in front of me again. Don't you ever bring any type of trouble to me. Do you understand me?" And everybody in the place who wasn't his race looked at it like they was awful, but the other dudes told him, stay out of it. That's their family. And she understood. So they can have 100% cooperation in their culture. It's just you never met them. And it's for some reason, it's a badge of honor to be in some type of war scenario with a fucking female, and then you think that scenario should be passed on to everybody else. But I'm gonna get to the video. I'm gonna get to the main thing. That was my rant. So this chick right here, Nikki Turner, if you look her up. I don't think she online no more because I try to find her. Look her up. She's supposed to be a counselor. Her and a couple other people made up some allegations about me on the shit that they seen that somebody else made a profile of me, and they blew it out of proportion and they tried to call the police on me. I'm gonna show you all types of screenshots that I got from what happened. They try to triple me. I told you about the time where when they try to pin a FBI case on me, and the FBI came to my house, raided my shit, because they thought I was a mass, fill in the blank. That was the black women on another side got mad because I was talking how I was talking about black women or whatever. All the while, this happened on the same year, 2017, right? This chick got mad at me because I was calling her out on her fake, false bullshit of her being a counselor and her being a so-called therapist, but she goes around talking shit about fucking people because they don't want to do what she say, right? So she made this whole thing about belittling me, but this is supposed to be a fucking counselor. Then she had a video, but I can't find it because I can't find her page. And I think the FBI had something to do with that, taking her shit down because she ran. She goes around belittling me, and I'm the only person she belittled because I called her stupid ass out. But for some reason, and it's the funny part, that she got so mad at me because I stood up for myself, even though I stood up for myself, and they thought that I wasn't going to stand up for myself. They thought I was going to lean back and let them punch me like I was a piano. And when I first came on Facebook, I was just chilling, cool, collective. I was just posting women that I find attractive, like Asian women, Latin women, whatever, right? Then I start talking to this Dominican chick with a fake picture. When I did use my real picture, she still was kind of feeling me, but she wasn't feeling me like that because she thought I was somebody else. But she was cool. And she said, okay, you not who I thought you was, but you was still cool, right? These chicks got mad because I was showing more love to other races of women than I was black women. But I wouldn't say anything about black women when I first enter Facebook. Eventually, they start taking shots at me. 6 months straight, I let these women just talk down to me. Talk shit. Eventually, I got sick of it. So I started going around trolling them full percent. And then after a while, all the 8 years I was on Facebook, I became known to troll fucking black women. And they became so pissed off at me at the high point of my eighth or ninth year on Facebook. They decided they want to make profiles up and say that I was a rapist. I'm sorry. Said I was what Game Changer was accused of. And try to say that I was a pedo. On some fake profile shit. So now we come back to this chick who decided, you know, her fake stuff. Like, look at this shit, right? I was trying to light it up and fun on Facebook. Reality is it's hard enough, but I don't have any inspiration, uplifting, and positive for y'all. No words of encouragement, no glass half full. I see red. I feel heat. There isn't a soul living that can release me from the wrath I feel. So if I see you and don't speak, don't take it personally. This is a chick who says she's a counselor, who has mental issues herself. But she want to pass judgment on me because I got exposed for having above average size, but they all said I was tiny. And she milked the shit. And then when I didn't back the fuck down, she decided that she wanted to gear up, hire somebody, or to put somebody out there to pretend to be like me and say some off the wall shit that got me with the feds. But the funny thing that they didn't understand, that when the feds came at me at the same time as they was throwing these allegations, the feds took care of that whole thing. They did it on the same year. So Game Changer, the way he handled it, I kind of look at him like, yo, my man, it's like, you didn't have no charges. People protected you. They had your back. You should have went harder than this. Because now I'm going hard. Because I'm out of the clear. I'm not in jail. If they found anything on me, they took all my shit. And I took everything from me. But the fact is, I'm still out. Because what they found was inconsequential, whatever. So it was kind of like they did this shit for nothing. One of the things, stipulation that I had to do was get off Facebook, right? So I got off Facebook. And I got a video coming up to show you. They was talking about me, saying it's Chris Rapist. So that was talking about the situation, so people don't think that I'm lying about this whole thing, about them saying that I was that, and them trying to put a pedophile case on me. I mean, a pedo case on me, because they wanted to do it. They wanted to get me off Facebook because I wouldn't back down, because they was trying their best to get me off Facebook. And this is the chick who led the charge. So here she goes, said something else. I haven't been myself lately in a few days. I'm not apologizing for it because I'm not sorry. If I am not replying, calling, listening forever, answering, or bring dry, take the hint. Try again in a week. I'm not pandering to anyone or anyone. Take it how you want it. If you are offended, I didn't tag you, then I don't have time to call you a F boy, girl, man, child. You answer that you are. Only hit dogs holler. Don't be mad, do better. When I lose friends, it never my loss. I bring substance and value. You bring drama and Jerry Springer drama. None of you will be missed. None. This is a woman who says she's a counselor and she's helping people. Every single time this chick has interacted with any of the so-called people that she was supposed to help, they end up taking their own souls out of this world. So she just saw how bad she was. But then she got mad and started saying shit like this. She started this. I'm a pedo. You calling me. This is a lie. B, I talked about you all day, worthless piece of crap. Mind you, this is a counselor. You never met me. Don't be mad that girls expose your don't be mad that a girl exposed your small ass wiener on Facebook and embarrass your ass. I can post the screenshots too. Funny that there was a chick that gave me nudes that she was ugly. But when I said that I was gonna post of her talking shit, because she thought that she said some smart shit to me, it was all bad. But then these people got to do what they do and started passing my penis pics to everybody to try to clown me. And the only one who had my back was a bunch of Asian women and Brazilian women. And they took away from it. So this is why I don't believe all of fucking women in the black manosphere who comes in these red pill spaces are good women. Good women do not participate in trying to prove a point or talk down to anybody in the man's space. They stay in their space and they meet men in a space that women and men supposed to congregate, not in the red pill space. But it's the content creator's fault. So I'm not gonna get all that. I'm gonna focus on the video, right? You look unsanitary. Why would a woman want to sleep with someone who looked like you and don't care about your personal hygiene? Mind you, I got videos of me in the gym. I got videos and stuff in the gym. How can a person walk in the gym and have bad hygiene, right? She doesn't know me personally. She only go about pictures of me working out, and she based off her perception of me. But she says this, but she's supposed to be a counselor, right? That's something that you do for yourself, not for women. You need to grow up. And the reason why I don't like Haitian women is because this dude at the bottom, we all know that they like you, but the most you can give is whatever, right? She making fun of me. But you don't know these people. You always talk about, you always judge, but you don't like being called on your S. So it's supposed to be a fair shot when I have about 40 or 50 black women accusing me of something. They don't know me, but accuse me, all come together with 40 black women and about 25 or close to 30 black men, or different types of black men, different types of men in general, coming together to talk about me. And even more, there were like at least 100 or 200 people talking shit about me, about my exposed, how I got exposed. And I was still online, because in real life, they wouldn't say that shit to my face. In real life, there's people that laughed on in the group about me and see me on the street and said, "Oh, I know you, Chris," but they never brung up the fact that I was exposed. So they know better. But I'm not saying I'm tough, but I'm saying that they wouldn't do this shit in real life. So you said it best. He complains about people judging him, but he does it to people every day, mainly women. He brush all the time, thinking he's know his shit, but he don't know how to get pussy. I just laugh at him. He called all the answers, but he still can't get a woman. Wow. This is the black community. These are the good black women that everybody try to tell people that they're good black women, right? See, I have a gift of exposing and showing that if women, so-called good women, they don't participate in this kind of shit. They don't participate in hive mindsets or herd mentality bullshit. But these women will act a certain way. And I want everybody who got a Facebook account, search these motherfuckers up and look at their life now. My point exactly, he needs help. That's the magic word. He needs help. But if you seen the pictures from what I said, it seemed like she need help, because she turns on people. So we got her, and this is in the span of a lot of time. She got different profiles, but for some reason, it's wrong for me to have different profiles, but it's good for her to have the same profile, but just different names, right? This nigga needs someone to tattoo his hairline. This is somebody who used to be big and overweight, but for some reason, she judging me, and she's a counselor, right? You're just a B. You dumb little talking about my size again. So here we go. This where it started at. I don't give a fuck. He's GAY. You are a what's it called and a S molester. You are in my city. It's too many women in my family who got he's going to. I'm serious. He gotta go. I'm serious. He needs to be right back. I'm gonna look at this, find some info. Hell yeah. So they want to do hands to me, and I told them straight away. I told them before I had to get off Facebook that you don't know how I move. If y'all do anything and I hurt y'all, I told them this while this was happening. I said, you know, the FBI is looking at my profile. They're looking at me right now. So you look at y'all magically talking about doing harm for me on some Facebook shit, but don't understand the gravity of the situation. That guess what? You are being watched just like I'm being watched. They was watching everything these people did. And when they came back to my house in the fall before Thanksgiving in November, I told them everything they was doing. I said they trying to put something on me. And I told them, I said, look at the post. And I gave them the post. I gave them all the screenshots and stuff like that. And I said, look, this is what they're doing. I said, you see my, I said, look at this. And he looked at it and see that what they was doing. So basically, all the posts are going. Magically, everybody that was a part of this, they're not on Facebook anymore. They probably under different names or whatever. But this was them at the time. Some of them are on Facebook, but some of them not. I'm going to think of making a report and post it. I found him admitting rap. I'm no snitch, but this is disturbing. As a victim of rape, I am not feeling this at all in my mind. Call the popo. Ho, my heart is saying he's dangerous to society. He needs help behind bars and locked up to the door. I'm praying this, and I hope God guides me to doing the best on the side of me, saying find his ass and let my boys give him a wonderful ass whipping. This is your black women. And when I listen to stupid ass, dumbass B word like Jessica Light when she said black women are always on the side of black men, and I don't see that kind of stuff. I always go back to this shit that I had to deal with and people threatening me and shit. Nothing happened. I'm still fucking here. So this is the shit that I can actually go back and recall. So I decided to make this video because it's better to show you what these women do and try to hide it, so you can go to their pages and say, yo, was you the one who said somebody was a molester or whatever, and the FBI looked into them and it found that it wasn't? Why did you apologize to that black dude? If they talking about any black power shit on their profile, their pictures and shit, call them out for for what they try to do to me. Yeah, when I touch back down in Philly, if I find him, let me know. He got one coming. I have too many kids. Don't play that shit around that. And I told boy, I said, you can try to find me and you can actually try your best. But I know basically if somebody's following me because I have the same routes. So you can try it, and I could take your dumb ass to an abandoned building that you think I'm living in. And then I know all the ways around fucking Philly. And I know certain places where you won't know. You follow me with your boys, y'all not coming out. And I told him that. I said, y'all not coming out. This is somebody who used to, back in the day that I came with the idea, we used to have a burner in an abandoned house, right? And we used to use it for if somebody chases us in the vicinity of the abandoned house. So if anybody would come after us, we would go fall back to that house, grab the heater, and then get ready to ambush the dude inside the house. I came up with tricks like that when I was young. Okay? So these niggas didn't know me. But look what they did. I gotta find out his real name. Once I do, you can't talk much screenshots. Fuck your life up, right, Chris? And this is at the time that my hackers left because the government was doing some kind of hacker sweep, and they was gathering all the hackers that they could to They was gathering all the hackers they could in order to like build a whole hacker community or whatever. So at the time, I still had some type of protection from people like this, but at the same time, the FBI was already had my protection in my back. So after this whole thing, all these screenshots, because guess what? The FBI looked at every screenshot I had, and I categorized for them because I know they had kind of bug on my shit. So I showed it. This is a threat. This is a threat over some shit that somebody made up and said I'm molesting people. And this is the reason why a lot of black men don't want nothing to do with these fucking black fucking females. This is why black men in general don't want to have fucking kids. Because of bitches like this and men like this who can go around saying that you did something because they don't like the way you look, they don't like the way you talk, and they don't generally like the way you are. So they try to pin something on you to try to do violence to you. They try to put you in the lowest denominator in society. And this is why I say, this is what made me say, I don't trust 90% of black people. Because they can easily try to take your life over some stupid stuff. And this is why I only deal with black people online. If I'm in the vicinity of them, I try to stick and move and get the fuck out of there. Because shit like this, these niggas are so easy to put hands or try to put other black people in jail or in the ground or some stupid shit because that's what their perception is. But magically, they want to talk about fighting the power and all this other dumb shit and working together. This is why I say, when people say working together, when people said fix the community, when Art and dumbass OG was talking that shit on this morning on DJ Kuda's live, I kind of laugh at these motherfuckers because I'm like, look at this shit. Like, you can't work around these fucking people. You can't work around these people, especially when niggas was walking back and forth from B1 and the general. Let me call that dude out real quick. I'm gonna head that out. The general, when Nyla says and Taz was beefing with Suge, and he was 100% right about these motherfuckers doxing people and scamming people, right? The general decided he wanted to use his clearance to call the Homeland Security to get Suge locked up on some charges about doxing people. So the general still got a pass on that shit. That's why I don't trust what the general said. He overtakes every fucking panel he on. Same thing with Judge. Judge, I can't get with black. I can't get with other races. But you complain about them all the time. Why the fuck do you come on here complaining about black women but go around having sex with black women when you get offline? He just blabber his fucking mouth. And Tommy ripped him a new one about how Judge Dredd do shit. Not the other judge, Judge Dredd. This is the kind of shit that pissing me off. That's more than unstable. I'm sick to my stomach. Facts. I contacted the district. I think we should get more people to report this. Yeah, I'm in Michigan. Who did you call? I'm going to call too. These report police ass bitches when you have a dispute and they the first motherfuckers to call the fucking cops on some motherfucking body. These are the fucking women that you have in these fucking communities who sit back and say that they against the cops or they against black men getting shot by the cops. And they the second people, they're the first motherfuckers to call the cops so motherfuckers can get killed and shot. Get the fuck out of here, man. He needs to be tagged in the post with his ratchet ass. Your man don't check the parents with kids in Philly. Don't know him, but I know what I can do to him over one of my little girls. Don't give a fuck how nobody feels. And if I would have blew your if I would have blew your fucking head off, okay, my fault, sorry. If I would have destroyed this nigga, he would have been a dead body. I would have went to jail because of the bullshit. And he would have died for no fucking apparent reason because they wanted to make some shit up. He wanted a personalist to try to go after me. And he don't know nothing about me. This the shit that get a lot of people executed, man. I said it long ago, get him the fuck out of here. Motherfuckers mad. He too funny. Now we wrong. He putting his life at risk. 40 comments in 7 minutes. That might be a record. No, you putting your life at risk, nigga. And this and magically, I should have put the feds on him for him threatening me like this. I know, that's right. Shit, let nigga try my kids. He will be buried alive. This is crazy. I never know who he is. That's why I'm talking about. I never know on Facebook. They said we don't like, and I don't know him to dislike him, but the way he put himself look is different story. He acts like he don't like himself. And this that stupid dumb shit that they said. This is the perception of dealing with fucking simps in the community. It's too many of these niggas to try to work with these niggas. Because look how easy it is to coerce them to get violence. This is why I said you can't trust 95% of fucking black people no more. Because you will put your life in danger if you say the wrong thing around them. And if one woman says some stupid shit, you're going to end up having to kill some of these people. So the Nicky Cross decided to get a white girl in because she know that if a white woman decided that she wants to say something, they would take it more seriously. So guess what the white girl did? She called the police. This is an announcement. I want this blast all over Facebook. Share the fuck out of it. Get everyone aware of this person. How can you are dangerous to society and our kids and women and innocent children? This profile is Christopher Owens. He goes by many aliases. I know most of his Facebook profiles and I'm add to it. So report him whenever you be to remain the sick guys from society. Game Changer was talking all that shit, talking about, I want this shit to kill. This is the worst heinous thing that you can say about me. Nigga, you didn't know, you didn't get the feds on you. You didn't get motherfuckers out here making profiles of you, spreading that lies around, trying to get me killed and locked the fuck up because they don't like me trolling. And they don't like me fighting back because they feel like I'm inferior to them because I'm small down there. Even though I'm 6'1", I'm 180 pounds. But magically, I'm not a human being because I'm small down there or whatever. Or they don't see me as a person in society, but they want to laugh. So magically, it's you protect women and children, and I'm a danger to fucking society. And this is the reason why motherfuckers don't want to be participating in the fucking society. See, all this shit like a DJ Cuda and all these motherfuckers like DJ Cuda and Mr. Fantastic and all these, oh, you can't be Red Pill Rage, you can't be do this. Nigga, this is the kind of motherfuckers in society who does shit like that and make men like myself say, fuck it, I don't want to be around these motherfuckers. I'd rather just travel overseas. And this is the point that every nigga, my fault. This is the point that SYSBM makes. They don't want to have nothing to do with these bitches over here. It doesn't matter if they're white, they're black, they're Asian in this fucking, in America. They do the same shit and they got the feminist mindset. Look how easy it was to try to put a fucking case on me and say all this dumb shit. But when they're wrong and when they have to retract the shit that they say about people, I didn't get no fucking apology. I didn't get no sorry. And mind you, this fucking old, ugly ass, big ass female is on Instagram right now, and she's probably still have her profile. No, I think she took it down because the feds came at her and she couldn't deal with it. But she's on Instagram. So if you want to type her name in on Instagram, get her out of here. Call her out for what she did to me. A white woman who accused a black man of some shit and try to get me off and try to lock me up. Right? So this is one of the reasons why a lot of dudes are stepping away from fucking women. But you got guys on here in the black manosphere talking about you can't be in that red pill shit. Look, man, when you got the triple on me where they try to put a case on me, say I was a rapist and said I was a pedo, and then they said that I was a mass whatever, and then had the feds come after me at the same year and they was trying these 3 things on me. Game Changer has no reason to cry about what he had to go through. You should what I had to go through. And I'm gonna talk about this so y'all can clown these motherfuckers and show these motherfuckers who they really are. Find these motherfuckers on Facebook, because we did a good job. We did a good job with that chick that I exposed for calling that other nigga sexy on one of my videos. He scrubbed his whole Facebook, and he scrubbed the whole Facebook to get rid of that comment, but I already had it. And the chick, magically, Her man got some drama going on because I think guys who saw my video found her profile and called her the fuck out. She had to delete comments and shit. I didn't pay attention to it. I just exposed the black love shit, right? But I want to thank my supporters for actually calling that chick out and making the dude scrub his page because I couldn't find it. So I want to thank my supporters for taking heed to my warning about these so-called black women being black love and shit. But I want you to find these type of people and call them out for what they try to do to me. This is true. Check anyone you know about the sick dude. He isn't friends with her, so he can't report her like he did all of us. Bring everyone forward. We can read the truth. We saw it. We heard it. When he admitted on Facebook Live, I don't care. I don't care. He was trolling. Others said he didn't. Someone said you sexually touched a kid wrong. Engaged in sexual fantasy watching kids touching is nasty. We got the receipts. So she lied right there because guess what? When the FBI looked me up, and the FBI took all my shit and they got my profiles online. They got all my fucking profiles. So they didn't find this shit because if they did find it, what she said about the fucking receipts, I wouldn't be walking out here. I wouldn't be out here right now. I wouldn't be making videos. So all this shit was a fucking lie because her hurt fucking feelings. Uncle Eswin, look at this, JR. Since he got blocked, she isn't a friend. She started it. We need this post. Just keep it going. Show him exactly who he is, a damn molester. She got guys joining in, or a white guy joining in. And the magic thing that I always see about the situation when niggas get, when people say stuff, false allegations, there isn't no repercussions for these people who does this shit to people. See, I try my best to hire a lawyer so I can sue the fuck out of all of them. But by the person who told me, dude, if you try to sue all these people, you ain't gonna get a cent because this chick is broke. Half of these people were broke and I would just waste money. And when I did try to pursue it, because I was pissed off at the time, I did waste a lot of money. I wasted a whole bunch of money trying to get these dudes out of here. The only thing I could have done, the only thing that was good about this whole thing is they try to scrub it. And they try to take it down because the FBI told them to take it down. Keep showing him. Tell him about the FBI and his live videos. He tells he hopes I drop dead from my heart condition. Don't get me started. I haven't been put to sleep and I'm on full blast mode. But you could say all the shit. Remember, she said all that shit, but when I attack her for what her condition, she want to make fun of my condition, even though it's not a condition. But she want to make fun of me, but she can't handle it. So this is what it was all about, of me making fun of her heart condition. She wanted to go say that I was all this and all that. I know this weirdo, not personally. I'm getting tired of this. I bet he goes to jail. Now he's talking about RIP. I never talked about that. But hey, they want to believe a fake profile and they want to have all these many profiles. And I said that to the FBI agent who tried to call me out for having profiles. And I pointed to so many other people who had multiple profiles. I said, what about them? I said, you can't say that I got multiple profiles. I got multiple profiles because I said stuff online that they don't like and they report my page. I said, Facebook got a reputation for reporting people, so I got to keep having a page. But I said, all my pages have a different personality. It's just me. I got different friendship from different fucking, different people from different countries. I got one that have all Asian women. I got one that have Brazilian and Puerto Rican and Dominican. I got one that have just American. That was my main profile. So here we go. I found one that he said people I talked to commit suicide. It's funny to him, or drop dead one of here. Also, my heart condition. Was I fucking wrong? I should have took the screenshots. I wish I had my old profile. Everybody she talked to does commit suicide. I didn't say any lies. I was saying facts. But she got mad because I was saying the facts. I find this when he said the people I talked to commit. Let's look at that. He came my heart condition came from getting tattoos. My heart condition came from getting tattoos. Nobody told you to keep getting all them fucking tattoos. But this is why I said that it does have, getting tattoos and doing all that stupid shit to your body does have effects. Because her stupid ass got too many tattoos, and guess what? She ended up having a heart condition from it. So you want to take shots at me, but you don't want to have the shots given back at you. See, this is the bullshit that I'm talking about. But the fact is, they try to pin the whole fucking rape charge on me and tell me that I'm touching kids or whatever. And then they said some stupid shit about I'm a mass whatever, that I'm plotting to do a mass whatever. This is fucking ridiculous, man. And I'm trying to tell you guys, this is why I don't trust the black community in fucking general. This is why I try to stay away from them, man. Anyone connected to them, I see them as somebody that potentially could put my life in danger or potentially can call some cops or some shit. I don't want them around me. I take this seriously because I have a heart condition, so I feel your pain. He's an asshole. He told me he will die when my son has no mom. She made that up. I didn't say that shit. I feel your pain. I had a heart attack a few years back in 2019. He's a bitch before that happens. Oh well. He's a troll. They got it. Everybody fucking get it that I'm a troll. And so when you troll me and said some stupid shit, I troll you back and I intensify the heat. But y'all can't take a troll serious? Y'all take a troll serious when y'all want to. But when y'all don't want to take me seriously, and when I am speaking seriously, y'all want to sit back and say I'm trolling. So you can't win with these fucking assholes. He started hating me a couple years ago because I wouldn't hook him up with one of my friends. Then told everyone he started having sex with men. Called us all liars, and we brought up the food that fell in the screenshots. You have very hateful and negative on the source of life. Why would I place that negativity on my friends? And she lied. She made some stupid shit up and then deleted the profile because I was trolling her saying that you posting all these other men, but you never post me and you supposed to be a therapist. And I called her out. And then she's made up some shit saying years ago. You mean 1 year ago? You dumbass. This dude is trolling hard. He's a sick to even these thoughts. If you look closely, he's a virgin. He definitely does not come out the house in a minute. So I'm a virgin, but I raped somebody. Are you fucking stupid? Or these motherfuckers ridiculous? Are they stupid as fuck? Or are they fucking idiotics, man? So if I rape somebody, that means I'm not a virgin anymore. So. I'm a virgin that never leaves the house, but how if I never leave the house, I can assault anybody? See, this shit don't make no fucking sense. And then she tried to say he's sick in the head. It's all jokes and games. Where he lives, Philadelphia, the people. This man admitted to rape. Please investigate this. And then here they go lying. And here with this chick right here is a failed single mom. I can't find her profile anywhere either on Facebook because she probably got off, right? But she wanted to be part of the brigade to try to take me down and get me locked up. Game Changer never had these many people coming after him. And I'm telling you, I know how many people came after me. There was like at least 20 to 40 something women. Because I mean, when I start thinking about it, it was like 40 something women and 30 something men. So they didn't have this kind of stuff. Game Changer didn't have this kind of allegations thrown at him all at once, all in the same year. I did. This dude, multiple profiles. Tell me what the F you doing with all these pages. Some different names and alias. He needs help, Jesus. And then she laughs. But she's supposed to be looking out for kids and young women and of the society. But then she want to turn everything into a fucking joke. He's been doing this for years. He drives off the bullshit. He is the biggest troll on YouTube. On Facebook. He don't care what anyone thinks or do. He does this to belittle people and make people look a certain way. And this dumbass chick right here, if you find her profile, this bitch is still single after this long period of time. But the fact that she's somewhat semi-attractive, but this bitch is when she's a fucking stuck up chick that's a cat lady. So let me not say anything about her, because at least there was a few people who was trying to tell them, like, okay, y'all taking this shit too far. But they didn't listen. But she said this: thanks for letting me know I'm aware. Who knows else? And people may be aware of this crap. You were right for making a post, always defending him, making excuses. You are right to make people aware, even if they're just allegations. It's the police jobs to find them innocent. And I stare and don't tell anyone he actually raped F people before anyone puts it on the. So it's the police job to look into me because y'all think that I'm suspicious, but y'all the same stupid ass motherfucking people who act like y'all care about black people. Y'all the same people who act like y'all y'all act like y'all care about black people, right? Oh my God, it's hard as shit to be out here. But y'all act like y'all care about black people, right? But y'all want to take my fucking rights away because y'all don't like the way I look or the way I dress, and you want to sit back and say the police is wanting to make me innocent. Well, that fed shit stopped my life in general and fucked me up for a whole entire year and cost me fucking at least 70 grand. At least what I was gonna make, at least 40 grand or at least 40 or 70 grand of what I was gonna make that whole fucking year, because of the stupid shit that they did, because they thought that this dumb shit. This is some bullshit. This is why this is why I said I don't trust these fucking women, because they did this dirty shit to me, and it was more than them doing this. So this is the lesson that I said. This is what I'm gonna say right now. I'm putting it out there for a reason. These is what exists in Black America. This is the kind of shit that exists in Black America. You can't be around black people if you're different. You can't be around black people. You can't even take the chance to keep going around trying to associate with people. So when people tell you that you got to go over here and go over there and then try to go know people and go to events around black people or do this and do that, they're putting your life in danger. Instead of telling you to go SYSBM or date out or even get the fuck out of the country because the allegations and the Me Too movement and all this shit, this coronavirus shit, I hope all these people are suffering in this coronavirus shit, because they made me suffer for a fucking entire year. Now these niggas, I hope they're suffering in this coronavirus shit. I hope they don't have no bill. I hope their bills go off. I hope all that shit, because look what the fuck they did and they got away with it. So in my head, when this coronavirus shit comes out, I kind of magically be like, damn, this is what a lot of motherfuckers get out here, because they did a lot of dirt to people. All these people losing their jobs, not a lot of them were bad, but a lot of people who lost their jobs did dirt like this to me, did dirt like this to other men. So I don't feel sorry for them. And I want to tell you as a warning, that you shouldn't trust 95% of black people anymore. You shouldn't even want to be around them, even online. You shouldn't even want to entertain nigga shit, because it can easily turn into my situation. Not Game Changer situation, but my situation, where they accuse me and then say, oh well, let the cops find him innocent and we can just move on with our lives. And if he innocent, we're not going to say apologize, and we're not going to recant our statement. We just going to let it go out there. And if he gets injured, oh, that's the shame. He should have never said what he said online. And I got a video cooking right now that I'm downloading of the dude who pretty much said what Super Sly said to Game Changer, but he said it in his own way when my situation was coming up. So watch out for that video too. So I'm going to make another video after this, and then I'm going to be done.